Shine on, Harvey Moon, up in the sky. I had no loving since January, February, June or July. Snow time ain't no time to stay outdoors and spoon. So shine on, Harvey Moon, for me and my gal.
Dad, do you like Vera Lynn? Dad, do you know about my dream?
No.
I dreamt you and Vera Lynn got married. In a church. Mum weren't half cross when she found out. What are dreams, Dad?
But I'm trying to have at the moment.
Did you ever go out with Vera Lynn, Dad? Because she was supposed to be the Force's sweetheart. Bit homely. I prefer that Dorothy Lamore myself.
What are you doing in here, Stanley? I thought Nan made up a bed on the sofa.
Your mate Lou kept me awake. He was making noises like a buzz bomb. Come on, Dad, it's 8:30.
Is it? Come on, son, at the double, get your clothes on.
Where are we going?
Where are we going? You know very well where we're going. Your mum may not care, but I'm getting you to school. I better write you a note in case you're late. I know you're taking French leave whenever you fancy, but from
Dad,
now on...
I don't have to go to school today.
Everyone has to go to school, Stanley.
Not on a Saturday, Dad.
Saturday? Why don't you let me sleep?
Because I play football on a Saturday. I want you to come watch us play. Give us a few tips. I've told all my team now you're Clapton Orient Star.
Star? Stanley? I wasn't a star. Not like Ted Drake or Rita Hayworth, who I was dreaming about when you woke me up.
Is it like my dream, Dad? Were you marrying her?
Well, not exactly marrying. Something like that. Yeah. We'll be going over to Arsenal today.
You promised we would.
Indeed I did, Stanley.
Are they really as terrific as everyone says?
Well, I don't know if all their team have been demobbed yet, but before the war, their reserves could beat most teams. And the atmosphere, there's nothing like it. Can you imagine the noise of 70,000 people? All the streets full for miles around, all the rattles and rosettes. Of course, I didn't see them that often because I was playing myself, but though Orient gave me a living, my heart was always with the Gunners.
Come on, Dad.
Even though my cartilage is in a jar in Bombay General Hospital.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm worried about your pal Lou. Ian, I've spent a lot of time in the lavvy. Do you think he's got one of them tropical diseases?
Yeah, berry. Berry hungover.
Oh! Can I have Lou's breakfast then, Nan? Shame to waste it.
Hang on, son. Lou might want that.
Yeah, he might need building up after what he's been through.
Not to mention what's been through him.
Sorry about the rug in the hall, Mrs. Moon. I think it'll wash off, though.
Morning, Lou.
I'll take your word for it, Harvey.
You want your breakfast, Lou?
Uncle Lou to you, Stanley.
Uncle? Are you a friend of Mum's then?
Lou, come and park yourself.
Nothing like a nice cooked breakfast, settle a jippy tummy.
Excuse me.
I used to feel that way of a morning when I was carrying you.
Well, that must explain it, Mum. Lou's expecting.
Oh.
Expecting what, Dad?
Expecting, you to finish his breakfast. Tell you what, Mum, you and I've done us proud here, considering the rationing and everything.
Oh, well, only 'cause I've been on the ear roll all morning. I mean, I've had to lend all this grub off of the neighbours. It'll want replacing on Monday.
Oh, but it's heartwarming, isn't it? The way the war has brought people together, strengthened and renewed the true community spirit.
Finish your breakfast, Harvey.
I mean, before the war, I bet you couldn't have lent all this grub.
Before the war, I wouldn't have needed to, would I? I mean, it's all this blooming rationing, isn't it? It's got worse now. We've got starving Europe to feed and all. I blame Attlee myself.
How can you say that, Mum? Mr. Attlee's one of us, a man of the people.
Yeah, that's as maybe, but he's too skinny for my liking. I mean, rationing's all right for him, innit? A couple of carrots and he's probably bloated. And Mr. Churchill now, you could see he understood what a square meal was.
Well, me and Lou will sort out our ration books first thing Monday.
Yeah, well, you need to. I've only got half a tin of spam for Sunday dinner.
Mum's got a lot of tins. Spam, salmon, pineapple, sparrowgrasses.
Sparrows what?
All stamped US government property. Courtesy of Uncle Chuck, amongst others.
Well, can't be many kids your age these days who know what pineapple tastes like, Stanley.
It's Mum's pineapple, ain't it? Not for sharing.
Why, what'd she do? Keep it under lock and key?
No, in the larder.
She keeps a tin opener under lock and key, miserable old
Mum.
cat.
Be that as it may, Stanley, we ought to go round and show your mum you're all right.
But I don't want to go and see her. I'm supposed to be playing football.
The thing is, she is your mum. She's bound to be worried.
And pigs will fly?
But aren't I going to live with you, Dad?
Well, we'll see about that.
Oh, my mum don't care about
Now, let's
me.
have a bit of respect for your elders.
Pardon me.
Well, most of them, anyway. You back in the land of the living, are you?
Yeah, thanks. I think I could just about manage a bite of breakfast now.
Oh, I'm afraid you've had it, son.
You sure? I don't remember.
You've had it, because I've had it, Uncle Lou.
Anyway, have a nice cup of tea, Lou.
Oh, right, you are. You got any orange pico or Darjeeling early tips, have you?
No, I've only got tea from the co-op.
You're not in India anymore, Lou. The charwalla missed the boat.
Oh, well, I think I'll just catch up on a bit of shut-eye then.
Not so fast, Lou. What'd do you more good is a bit of fresh air.
Fresh air around here, that's a good one. I'll lend you my gas mask.
How's it going, Max?
I'm all right, Dad. How about you? Where'd you go after Mum slung you out?
Round your nan's, of course. Where else? Oh, this is my mucker, Lou Lewis. He's staying with me.
Hello, Lou Lewis.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Miss Moon.
Thing is, I thought I'd better let your mum know Stanley's all right.
So you're not trying to move back in then?
Oh, this? No. Was she fretting you, Mum?
Leave off, Dad. You don't even know Stanley went round Nan's last night.
How do you know he went there?
'Cause I'm his lookout. I'll tell him when the coast's clear. I used to go with this volunteer fire watcher.
Is your mum in?
In? She ain't even up yet.
Needs her beauty sleep, eh?
If it was beauty sleep, she'd never get up.
Now, Max, a bit of respect. She is your mum.
There's no need to rub it in.
What's all this racket, Maggie? Oh, my God, look what the cat's dragged in. What is that for, Harvey? I told you last night.
All right, keep your hair on. I just want to collect some of my things.
What makes you think I got any of your things here? I didn't go up with the house. I cut down for your son.
Just a few
You
shirts.
suppose I've been lovingly saving up all your clobber?
Never mind. I'll wait for me to mob suit.
Oh, my God, another one.
This is Lou Lewis, one of Dad's mates.
I see, another hopeless case.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Mrs. Moon.
I'll have to get the locks changed.
Just thought I'd let you know Stanley's all right.
Why shouldn't he be?
Because he didn't... Never mind.
Well, thank you for the news, and Merry Christmas in case I don't see you before.
Look, Rita, I want to take Stan out for the day, all right?
No, it ain't all right. I ain't having you spoiling him and trying to turn him against me.
You won't have to try very hard.
Look, Rita, he's my boy. I'm entitled to treat him.
Yeah, be fair, Mrs. Moon.
Who asked you to put your 3-acre thing? Where are you taking him anyway?
Over Highbury. What's the arsenal?
Well, we're not paupers. Don't have to treat him.
Oh, Rita, it ain't necessary.
Oh, it's all right, Dad. She's got money to chuck around, haven't you, Mum?
Oh, I'm going back to bed.
Oh, I better be getting back down the wreck. I promised I'd cheer Stanley on. You fancy the walk, Megs?
I can't, Dad. I'm going out to queue in a minute.
Oh, can I come keep you company? I love plants and flowers and greenhouses and all that.
Don't you mean glass houses and all that?
Yeah, if you like. Is he all there?
More or less. I think I'll nip into the kitchen for a glass of water. I'm a bit parched.
I'll get it for you, Dad.
Don't worry, Mags. I'll help myself.
Come then.
Good game, son. Nice goal, Nobby, but you want cut inside the fullback more, see?
My dad used to play for Orient, Nob. You bunking at school Monday, Stan? Me? Bunk off? I thought you said. Oh, only joking. We love school.
What's all this about bunking off, then?
What's that mean, Dad? See you, Stan. Oh, Nobby.
Look, son, you're going to need a good education if you're going to make your way in the world. There's a lot to be done. An empire to rebuild.
No, the Empire wasn't it, Dad. And Shelton's on this week.
The British Empire. Don't I learn you nothing at school?
What school? I've been to lots. My first school was bombed.
Here, hang about, come on.
Then I was evacuated.
Come back. Of course you were. What was that like?
Horrible. No buses, no Woolworths. I opted after a week.
You did what?
Me and Frankie Dobson lay full of cabbages and got back to London. Mum had a fit.
Even worse than when I come home.
Why didn't she want me, Dad? Why did she send me away?
It's for your own safety. London was dangerous.
The country was dangerous, sir. They got animals and things. Me and Frankie was chasing something with horns. I bet it was a buffalo.
Is this Frankie, your best mate?
He was, until a doodlebug landed on his house. He's in heaven now.
Oh. I'm sorry, son.
Me and all, 'cause he was our first choice goalie. One we got now couldn't catch a cold. A lot of your mates died in the war, Dad.
Well, a lot of good people copped it. That's why we've got to make sure there's no more wars. Come on, we'll miss the gunners. Where's your socks?
What have you got in there, Dad?
Oh, a bit of this, bit of that. You've never been down the Arsenal before, have you?
I've seen pictures.
Well, today you're going to see the real thing. I'll tell you something for nothing. From what I saw out there on the pitch, one day you could be playing for the Arsenal.
Honest, Dad? You really think so?
Didn't I tell you I'd never lie to you? Mind you, the Arsenal don't take on anyone who don't go to school regular.
Is that why you never played for him, Dad?
Where's your shoes?
Come on, Dad, think of something.
I can't understand it. Before the war, you could hardly walk round here.
Maybe we're early.
Early? They should be queuing round the block by now. Excuse me, chum. What's going on? Don't tell me the match has been called off.
All right, I won't tell you the match has been called off. What match?
Arsenal, Fulham, it's in the paper.
Don't believe all you read in the paper, mate. I'm a Speedway fan myself. Anyway, the Arsenal don't play here no more.
Come off it, my dad weren't born yesterday.
Your father's date of birth is of no interest to me, son. I only work here. There's a Civil Defence North London Bedding Centre, number 3, all right?
What do you mean?
The Arsenal don't play here no more, mate. Huh? Oh, I seem to remember they moved in with the Spurs for the duration.
The Spurs?
Yes.
Arsenal are lodging at White Hart Lane?
That's right, mate.
Is this why we fought a war against tyranny?
Oh, don't ask me, mate.
I'm speechless.
It's all that Hitler's fault, innit, Dad?
Yeah, and your mum ain't entirely blameless either.
Well, if we hurry, we could get to Spurs before kick-off.
We could, but we ain't. We beat Hitler. We ain't giving in to Tottenham.
Blackburn. When you said we was going to queue, I thought you meant Kew Gardens, greenhouses and all that.
Well, you must have been hit on the head.
I'm surprised a smart dame like you needs to queue up. I thought you'd know how to get things.
What are you getting at, Lou Lewis?
I thought you'd know people.
Yeah, well, it's a day out, isn't it?
Well, it's not my idea of a day out. If it weren't for the company, that is. Here, anybody ever tell you you look like Marlena Dietrich?
No one who didn't need specs. You sure you had the eyesight to be a fearless fighter pilot?
Yeah, of course. And I'm used to waiting and all. Many's the time we used to sit in our tents, waiting for the order to scramble.
Why, were you a cook?
No, scramble. You know. Red Pirates at 4 o'clock. Roger Wilco. Beep. Red leader. Beep. Well, what we queuing up for anyway?
I don't know till we get to the front. Tell me, Lou Lewis, if you was flying about, how'd you meet my dad? Because he's scared of heights.
Yeah, well, he was part of the ground crew, wasn't he?
I thought he was a stores clerk.
That's right. My personal stores clerk. There's a lot of fiddly bits on an Hurricane.
You said Spitfires.
Yeah, well, we did a lot of night flying. You got any of them fish paste sandwiches left?
No.
Just as well, them being a bit salty in it. Yeah, do you fancy a quick drink? I could just down a pint.
We can't. We'll lose our place in the queue.
Nah, we won't. Here, watch this. Marlena.
Excuse me. I wonder if you could keep our places in the queue for a few moments. You see, ever since I was shot down, I've had these dizzy spells, and
Don't come the old soldier with me, son.
How quickly they forget.
Come on, Stanley. Tea's on the table. You can't stay in there all afternoon.
Come on, son, we got pineapple for tea. Look, you can't sulk all afternoon.
I can if I want to.
I can see where you take after your mother.
At least Mum don't make promises she don't keep.
Your mum's not very good at promises.
That's where you're wrong. She promised me a thick ear the other night and I got one. You lied to me.
I didn't.
You did so. You said you'd take me down the Arsenal.
I did take you down the Arsenal. It's not my fault if the Arsenal weren't there at the time. Come on.
I'm not ticklish.
She used to be.
That's before you went to war, before you left us.
I had to do my duty.
And why didn't the Secret Service let you come home for the weekend?
Because India's a very long way, son.
Can't be that far, because there's an Indian teacher at my school and he used to go home for dinner.
Yeah, you try and take the mickey out of your old dad.
Mum said you only went to India to get away from us.
You don't believe that, do you, son?
I thought it'll be different when you come back, Dad.
It is going to be different. We got pineapple and salmon for tea for a kick-off. Come on, then.
All right. Dad, you only been back a day. How come you know to get food off the ration?
I don't know how to get food off the ration. I just know someone who does.
We'd better wait for Stanley, I suppose.
I'll tell you what, Mum. You know, I've grown up fast. You really put me on the spot.
Well, that's his privilege. He's had a blooming sight harder war than you have. Now, you make a fuss of him
Yeah,
now.
all right, Mum, I know. I ain't been much of a dad so far, have I? Sitting pretty in Bombay, letting the kids sweat it out.
Ah.
Hey, let's have a look at your hands.
And the backs. Don't do, just. He washes them more than you used to.
That's not difficult. Soap me never saw right away.
Can I start now?
Yeah, Stanley, what do you think of Anne Shelton?
I'm Fulton. Your wife, not a no. Long live.
Hey.
Of course, he prefers Dorothy Lamour, doesn't he? Because I thought the three of us would go down the Empire tonight, give her the once-over.
You'll have to queue.
Oh, don't you worry. I've got a mate on the bill. He used to play fullback for Orient. Now he's a professional comedian. Doesn't act with puppets.
So you think he can pull a few strings, eh?
I was going to say that.
And then Billy the Pixie knocked on the little red door in the rough old oak tree. He waited for a second, and then slowly the door squeaked open. And up popped a little furry face. It was Sammy the Squirrel, who said,
Can I do you now, sir?
I don't interrupt, Stanley. I was enjoying that.
Look, Dad, I'm too old for that book. I was 4 when you bought it. I think I'll turn him on the Batman comics. Is it still foggy?
Yeah, it is a bit.
Will you stay?
Well, just till your mum or Maggie gets home.
You know, Dad, I really like your mate with the puppets. And that juggler. And that fire eater.
Yeah, I bet he was popular during the Blitz, eh?
Yeah.
Come on, son, go to bed. Sleep tight, son.
You know, Anne Shelton weren't bad after all. Nearly as good as the Arsenal. All right, Dad.
Oh, hello. I see you've made yourself comfortable.
Yeah, well, I tried to make myself uncomfortable, but I couldn't quite get the hang of it.
What's that you're reading? You've been asked on the Brains Trust, have you? Well, where is he then?
Stanley's just gone to bed.
Enjoy the football, did you?
There weren't no football. Arsenal's been turned into a betting depot. They play over here in Tottenham, don't they?
Well, it's about time the kid found out his dad's got Felix Clay. Like I did when I saw you play for Clapton Orient.
I made it up to him. Took him down the Empire, saw Anne Shelton. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places.
Not if I see you first. You say good night, Harvey.
Well, TTFN.
Blimey!
Yeah. Do you want to borrow a torch?
I couldn't get through that lot with a searchlight. Do you want me wandering about all night like the Flying Dutchman?
My heart bleeds for you.
Can I lend this book? I only haven't finished it.
Harvey Moon, I know what your game is.
My game? Didn't arrange the fog.
Oh, no, I wouldn't put it past you.
Wouldn't you? All right, I'll sleep on the sofa then.
Look, Harvey, I've been up Rainbow Corner tonight.
What's that when it's at home?
It's the American Servicemen's Club.
Oh, I see. Looking for new recruits, were you?
Well, what if I had brought a fella back? How do you think I'd feel to find you here?
You ought to feel ashamed of yourself, though. I don't suppose you would.
Ashamed because of you?
No, because of that 10-year-old kid in the next room.
Stanley don't mind. He likes Yanks.
I expect he takes after his mother.
Look, you ain't going to make me feel guilty. I've going to make myself a snack. I've been robbed! Someone's been through my larder. Have you had it away with my tin salmon? Because if you had...
Maybe it was the mice.
I'll give you breeding mice.
You sure this is the right house?
Key fitted, didn't it?
Boy, it's lucky we weren't walking about in that fog all night. It played havoc with me chest.
It's only fair. You've played havoc with mine all night in the pictures. Not complaining, mind.
Well, don't know how I'm going to get back to Hackney tonight.
What do you want to get back to Hackney for?
I'm staying at your nan's.
Not tonight.
Why not?
I suppose you find me a bit dull after all those exotic women out east. I'm willing to learn. I've got my own room. What are we standing here for?
What about your mum?
She's in no position to object.
Well, your dad is.